Hello everyone, welcome to the HSPF training by DSI. This is HSPF110. In this course, users will learn how to manage the time series data, what is the structure of HSPF UCI file, and how to interact with external files. The first video is HSPF110. What is a weather data management file or WDM file? A WDM file is a binary file, which means you cannot just open it in a text editor or any other commercially available software to view its content. It can be opened by very specific software. WDM util used to be one of the software to view the WDM file. The support for WDM util has stopped. However, these days you can actually open and see the WDM file in Basins or SARA, time series utility. We'll look at a WDM file using SARA time series utility. So let's look at a WDM file. I have some examples here. So the first thing that I have done in my computer is I have associated .wdm extension with SARA time series utility. You can right click, properties, opens with change. In your case, it may not show like this until you set it up. And then we go look for another app on this PC. It should be program files x86, SARA time series utility, and that's it. So the advantage of this is that every time I double click, it will open in SARA time series utility right away. So it saves me a lot of time, and I can easily see the data. So it says that this is a very simple interface, and these are some of the buttons. It shows that which file is open. It can open more than one file or different kinds of file. It says that no time series is selected out of 5. That means this data set has 5 time series and none of those are selected right now. So what we will do is we will select it. So it shows me 5 time series like that. Now these are the 3 attributes: selection, location, and constituent. So just so you know, every time series in a WDM file has multiple attributes, and these are 3 of those. Another attribute that is very important is ID. So you can actually select the attributes from this process here, and ID is one of the attribute that is supposed to be unique. All the data sets in a WDM file should have a unique ID or data set number, DSN. If I select on one of those, only one time series that has this attribute. Now I can also select, for example, PREC. So there is only one data set with an attribute break. Let's look at some other WDM file. So I can keep it open or I can close it. I can do metadata, this metadata file. So it has 6 time series. Click on select time series. Now I see the same kind of form: scenario, location, constituent. 3 attributes. I can select the attribute location Allahabad. The location Allahabad, there are 2 different time series that have the constituent air temperature and precipitation. I can select Asmara also. Asmara is in East Africa, Allahabad is in India. So now I see 4 time series that have these attributes, Allahabad and Asmara. So let's look at, I want to look at air temperature. So now the common time series with these selections are showing up. I select these 2, so that means these 2 time series are selected. And then says the common time period is about 2019-0103. So January 2019 to the end of January 2019, to the end of December 2019. And then I click on OK. So now these time series are selected. We can do bunch of things, list it. So you can see the listing of the data. We can go analysis and graph and time series graph. And this is just a time series graph. As you can see, Allahabad, in Asmara, Allahabad has higher temperature than Asmara. And this is the air temperature in degree Celsius. Some of these attributes, observed air temperature and Allahabad, these are read from the attributes. This data label has been read from the attribute. You can change it, but this is the importance of having correct attributes of each time series. So this is just a simple introduction. What is a WDM file? WDM file is a binary file that you can quickly view in a program called SARA time series utility. You can see it exactly the same way in basins also, and we'll show some of those in later exercises. Hope it was helpful to you.